Hello there, people from YouTube. As requested by Jack Rosa, who links for his channel are in the description below, I am going to do my review of my long-awaited review of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This took a while to make because I fluffed up the first time and then the whole thing, so I had to reshoot that, and then I accidentally deleted all the footage off this, and I'm not sure how the hell you recover it, but you know what, so that's the reason why I decided to do the Burbs first in order to take my mind off it, but for Jack Ross's sake, I'm going to review Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I will go into more detail about the specs of the DVD themselves. So, without any further ado, let's look at the covers. So, as you can see, it says Matthew Broderick, who's right there. He plays Ferris Bueller in the movie, which is probably one of the best type of rebel teen characters in a movie. It's up there with James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause, which I will be getting soon. I will be getting around to buying Rebel Without a Cause, so you might see that in another update, and then you can request it, but do not request it now because I don't have it. So it says on the side, sideways, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's the Bueller edition, or actually in the movie it's what the teacher says, which I can't find any good footage. Well, I can't find footage of this scene.
Bueller.
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious.
So that's where it's from. Yeah, that's where it's a reference to the teacher. For some reason, when I got this from HMV, it had a price sticker covering up Matthew Broderick's face on the shrink wrap, so it's clear someone didn't like Matthew Broderick. Actually, the real reason why is because HMV, they always stick the price sticker in the top. What's it called? The top right hand side, yes. Took me a while to think just then. Hopefully, unlike with my Burbs review where I was moving all around the room and as a result the volume was inconsistent, I'm sat right here on the bed, so hopefully you will be able to hear me more clearly. So that's one thing I noticed about my review of the Burbs, which links to that review will be in the description below. It's 15. In the UK, it was recently re-released in cinemas with. Sorry, I need to get my slipper on because it's starting to come off. It's been re-given a 12A, which I actually think really helps this movie. In fact, I think it would have been I would have gone for maybe PG level, but not entirely PG level because there's actually a lot of rebellion in it in that. So I don't think it would ever be a PG, but. Still, and there's also a moment where Jeffrey Jones, who plays Ed Rooney in it, where he where I think he says something like "Come here, you stupid little fuck," which well, he says to the dog, which is actually one of the funniest scenes in the movies. Is when he's trying to get in to Ferris Bueller's house to try and prove him as a fraud, and he's attacked by Ferris's dog, and plus Ferris has a mix of what he says. This is a Paramount DVD release with a bit of footage I use. Hopefully that will fall under fair use. Viacom, I still can't stand you, Viacom. That's the reason why I don't own that many of your DVDs, because I don't want to support you, and plus that I can't think of any I particularly want to buy at the moment. No offense to Paramount, they're really good films. So there's the spine. Picture of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Bueller edition. 15's there. This is serial number PHE8738. Here's the Mac with Ferris Bueller. This one, unlike the Burbs, which only had the teaser trailer on it, this one actually has a quite a good array of bonus features. You actually can read it. I was just wondering, since I'm not looking through the viewfinder, because it's a lot easier to actually read the backing. But getting the class together, the case of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the making of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who is Ferris Bueller, the world according to Ben Stein, vintage Ferris Bueller, the Lost Tapes, and the class album. So Ferris, which is actually, I believe in the film it was, he tried to claim that I think he needed like a liver transplant or something, but I'm honestly not sure. If I do remember, or if I rewatch the film, because I can remember this film in recent history, so I didn't need to rewatch it. And so there's the Burbs. But let me continue on without rambling. There's a picture of Ferris, Sloane, and Cameron in the art institute. There's Ferris in the shower. There's Cameron and Ferris, and there's Ed Rooney, who he's actually a really good character, and he's the head teacher of Ferris's high school, and he is actually really good for. He's both serious and comical at the same time, and he's a really good actor in this film. But it's kind of a shame, really, that he. I'm not gonna say it. Nah, bullshit. I'm gonna say it anyway. The fact that he eventually became a child porn distributor, which is probably one of the reasons I hate him at the moment. But I mean, it's a shame. It's kind of like Mel Gibson in a way. You know, he's a really good actor, but Mel Gibson, you know, was drunk and he gone to like racism and that, and yeah, it's a shame Mel Gibson turned out to be an absolute twat in real life. I do have a few Mel Gibson's films, mostly Mad Max and Lethal Weapon, so if you want me to review any of them, the links will be in the you can put you can leave it down in the comments and I will get around to doing it. Bueller. There, it says on the back. I will read the description. It's a lot easier if I actually read it off camera, like what I did with the Burbs. Hopefully I won't fluff up as well, but maybe not. Okay. Sorry Not Here. Instead, high school Ferris Bueller, Matthew Broderick, and his girlfriend Sloane, sorry if I butchered your name a little bit, and his best bud Cameron, Alan Ruck, are off on the spontaneous romp through Chicago known as Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You'll also see righteous bonus material that give an insider's peek at the hilarious comedy hit from John Hughes, Plane, Trains and Automobiles, 16 Candles. So bath up along, forge a sick note from the parents, and tag along on the funniest adventure to ever sweep through the windy city. What are you still doing here? Say Ferris. I won't go into too much detail on the plot because I'm pretty sure everybody knows the plot. High school Ferris Bueller pretends to be sick and he gets his best friends together and they go throughout Chicago. Probably one of the best scenes in the film will be probably the scene where he's in the streets of Chicago and he's lip syncing the song "Twist and Shout," which was actually popularized when the Beatles covered it. Which it is a really good song and it's a really good scene in the film. In fact, did you know pretty much most of the extras in it were just either unpaid extras or just regular natives like the construction worker and the window cleaners. If you watch them dancing, then they're not actually actors, they're just normal people doing their job, enjoying the music played for the film. So there's the institutional information right there. Runs for about 99 minutes and contains strong language and moderate sex references. C, no idea what C means. And this for some reason on all DVDs now they used to have security stickers on them, which were basically shiny stickers for piracy and all that crap. But but they've stopped putting them on there for some reason, even on official ones, and I have got absolutely no idea why. Maybe it's because they're a bit too expensive and they're just getting cheaper, so they just don't bother at the end of the day. Makes sense. Here's the disc. For some reason, you may not be able to see this on camera, but it's got a matte finish on it. I think you can see it just about, but it's got a real matte finish on it. Sorry about that. Instead of actually, in the first take of this video, I actually did a jump cut in order to grab some other ones which have the matte finish on the discs, because I've got a few more like Planes, Trains and Automobiles, Romancing Stone in the Jewel of the Nile, and the Critters collection, which I did actually briefly show off Critters collection in my review of Police Academy. So, but I will eventually do a full in-depth review of the films, but and the DVDs themselves. So yeah, I hope you stay tuned to that. But if I will do that soon, hopefully someone will request it, but I highly doubt it. But so it's going. There's Ferris, Sloan and Cameron and Chicago. First Bueller's Day Off, Bueller edition. 15, 15, 12, and Altwas. No idea what the hell Altwas means. It's Holland Racing, I believe. I do have a few Paramount DVDs like this. So for some reason on the inside, you know, when I got this brand new, it smells like Play-Doh, and I mean really. You can't smell it on camera. If YouTube could create the ability to sense smells, I would definitely hold this thing up to the camera lens and see. Maybe you'll pick up the smell, maybe you won't. Yeah, they do usually have a very nice smell when they're brand new. But this one smells like Play-Doh. The only one I've got that actually smells like Play-Doh. It's probably something to do with the plastic in it. If you know why it may smell like Play-Doh, then can you please post in the comments, and I will very much appreciate it. Bonus features on here are really good. They're mostly a few interviews. Unfortunately, the one thing that does annoy me slightly is the fact that there's no trailer on it, which considering that there's quite a few bonus features on here, I don't know why it doesn't have the trailer on it. Yes, if you're gonna put something out on DVD, always include the trailers. Sometimes the trailers are better than the films themselves, usually. I haven't actually seen the trailer for Ferris Bueller's Day Off yet, so I can't really judge it, but if you want to see more in-depth reviews of the films themselves, you can look at other places, but I'm just going to review the DVD. The transfer is really good. It's unremastered, unfortunately. It does suffer from a bit of picture movement. But I suppose it's something to do with the film stock they used. It created a lot of film movement, but to be fair, it's not too distracting in that once the film actually gets starting, it's not that noticeable. But it's mostly unnoticeable on the Paramount logo. I did originally try to record it on the software VLC, which on a YouTube video I've seen claims that you can actually record footage from a DVD in parts of it, but unfortunately it doesn't like to work for me for some reason. It seems to be that in capture card software, which never ever works for me. I don't know why. For some reason it works for other people, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. For some reason, I think they just deliberately don't work just to piss me off. I, honest to God, don't know why. They work for other people, don't work for me. Don't know why. Do you reckon they just don't like me or something? I think they are self-aware. Is it my voice? Yeah, I can't stand my own voice. Yeah, I hate it when it's recorded. So that is one of the main reasons why I don't usually listen to my own videos. And plus, I'm rambling on just a little bit, but I've deleted the files, but unfortunately it works fine with recording from regular videos, but it doesn't work for the DVDs. It just records audio and it messes it up, that as well. But I'm just hit 15 minutes now. So, in conclusion, this is a must-have film. It will appeal mostly to teenagers, or actually it's got something for all ages actually. So, but if you're a big fan of 80s movies in particular, you must check out Ferris Bueller's Day Off. My final verdict, I'm going to give Ferris Bueller's Day Off a 9.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and if you want me to review any more DVDs, then please post in the comments below. I will see you next time.